Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are going to learn about Kruskal's algorithm. So basically Kruskal's algorithm is used to find the minimum spanning tree. Okay, there are very few steps to follow and this is basic working of Kruskal's algorithm. Let's see. Suppose you are given a graph, either it might be a cyclic or acyclic graph. Then you need to first write down all the edges along with their weights in the form of a table. Okay, in this way. See, this is the graph given to us and we have written all the edges along with their weights. The next step is to sort them according to the weights in ascending order. So based on these weights you need to sort the edges in ascending order, that is small to big. Now after sorting you just have to form the edges again by taking the vertices and then you need to form edges accordingly. But the one thing you need to remember in this process is you have to see that it shouldn't form a cyclic graph. Cyclic graph in the sense, suppose you are having 4 vertices, then your graph shouldn't be in the form of circle, like all the spaces shouldn't be filled. It has to have n minus 1 edges. Suppose you are having n vertices, then you need to have n minus 1 edges for the following graph, and that's what you need to follow. Suppose you have finished reaching all the vertices, that means here I am taking a graph of A, B, C, D as vertices. Then suppose you have reached up to this level. Then you need to stop over here because you have already reached C, D, B and A. There is no vertex that you haven't reached yet. So that's the reason you will stop your process over here. And this would be your final minimum spanning tree. And this is the method Kruskal's algorithm. Okay, let's see with an example, then you will have a clarity about it. In this example, we have to first write down the edges and then the weights. Okay, I have written down for you. Okay, so now these are all in a random order, like 10, 28, 16, 14. It's not having any order. So after writing them, we need to follow the second step, that is sorting them in ascending order, that is small to big. So based on their weights, we sort them in ascending order, all the edges. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22 and so on. So these are all in the ascending order. So now once your ascending order is formed, now your task to finish is to find a minimum spanning tree. So now let's write down all the vertices which we were having, that is 1, 2, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7, 3 and the last is 5 and 4. So these are the vertices. You need to write in the same way as you are having it in the question. Okay. So now let's form the minimum spanning tree using the sorted table. So now first is 10. It is a bond between 1 to 6. So let's draw it 1 to 6. This is finished. Now it goes to the next, that is 3 to 4. 3 to 4 with weight 12. This is done. Next is 2 to 7 with weight 14. 2 to 7 with weight 14. Next is 2 to 3. It is 16. Next is 4 to 7. 18. Now can you form this bond? Can you form this edge? So the answer is no. The reason being it has to be a cyclic graph. You cannot have any cycle. So that's the reason you cannot form a edge between 4 and 7. So you end up here. So you can't select 4 to 7. The next is 5 to 4 with weight 22. You can select this. Next is 5 to 7. Can you select this? Again the answer is no, because if you select it will again form a circle. Okay, this is the circle. So you cannot form a circle. So that's the reason you will not select the edge between 5 to 7. That gets rejected. So the next edge is 5 to 6. That is 25 with weight. Okay. So you can select it because it's not forming a circle. So now you can stop your process at this place. The reason being, you have finished all the vertices. Like you have reached all the vertices. There is no vertex that is not reached. See, 1 is having an edge 6, 5 is having an edge, 4 is having an edge, 7 is having an edge, 2 is having, and also 3 is having an edge. So there is no edge that is left out. So this would be our minimum spanning tree using a Kruskal's algorithm. So now we need to find out the cost of the following minimum spanning tree. That would be simply adding all the weights. So let's start it from 1 to 6, that is having 10. Next is 6 to 5, that is 25. Next is 5 to 4, that is 22. And next is 4 to 3, that is 12. Next comes 3 to 2, 16. Next is 2 to 7, that is 14. Okay. So the total cost would be now 99. Okay. So when you look at all possible minimum spanning trees, this would give us the minimum cost. So that's the reason this has been selected. This is the minimum spanning tree. Among all the spanning trees, since this is giving us the minimum cost, we select the following as minimum spanning tree. So this is the concept behind Kruskal's algorithm, and I've given a homework problem for you. Do solve it and give me the minimum cost that has been come out from the following graph of the minimum spanning tree using the same Kruskal's algorithm, and comment down your answer below. And that's it for this video. Hope this concept is clear. If you have understood, then don't forget to like, share and comment down your opinions below. If you are new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And that's it for this video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.